Hello everybody, it's your boy WeezyFMamba, and we are back at it again with another Texas Chain Saw Massacre, the game content video. Baby, let's go. Today's agenda, a little bit weirder, a little bit off the wall, a little bit off the top, we already know. But today, there's no video on this yet. How has this not been done? I searched high and low on YouTube and nothing. Now granted, it's not that sought after, but I'd figured I'd be the first video or the first channel to display level 99 unlockables. We finally have reached the pinnacle of Texas Chain Saw Massacre's max level 99, and have officially unlocked all of the collectibles in the game. So let's go ahead and check them out, man. We're gonna go one by one, maybe watch the vids. I gotta go put my headset on when we get to the videos because there's some cool stuff. So once again, appreciate the love and support right here on the channel. If you guys haven't hit that subscriber button yet, we're trying to reach our 500 subscriber goal. Please sub to the channel if you like the content. Let me know in the comment section what level you are and how far you are from level 99. If you're getting close, if you're already there. And let's get to it, man. Let's check out these collectibles. I think that's what they're called. Unlockables, collectibles, something like that. Let's get to it, man. We go to progression and then it's unlockables. You got it. Let's get to it, dude. Here we are. All right, so there's 167 of them to go around. Quick and easy reads, quick, easy videos. And then they're just behind the scenes, a lot of them. We'll see some of the actual footage recorded for the game. You know, motion capture, of course, audio capture. And some trading cards I heard are finally unlocked for us. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. All right, first one. The Hitchhiker. Behind the scenes, a photograph of Ed Neal in his role as the hitchhiker running down the infamous driveway near Quick Hill in Round Rock, Texas. Check it out. Actual footage from the film. Awesome. Dude, they did such a good job at capturing the likeness of all of the family members in the game. Behind the scene, TCSM cast resting. An on-set photograph of the TCM cast resting in the scorching Texas heat. Wow. Very, very 70s, right? Good Lord Almighty. Never really think of it, but all the pictures are going to be in black and white pretty much. Kim Henkel. An on-set photograph of co-writer Kim Henkel reviewing a script. Look at that mustache, man. Legend. Wow. All right. Behind the scenes, Paul Partain, aka Franklin, one character that I absolutely love from the first original Texas Chain Saw Massacre. An on-set photograph showing actor Paul A. Partain in his role as Franklin in the wheelchair. Very cool. Alan Danziger, Jerry. An on-set photograph of Alan Danziger in his role as Jerry. 70s. Once again, looking like, kind of like Robin Williams-esque in Hook. Not gonna cap. Digging the sideburns, but he's got literally sweat dripping from his chin. Look at that shit. He's got two beams of sweat underneath his chin. That's how hot it was in Texas, guys, when they were filming this movie. I actually saw some extra behind the scenes stuff on the film, and they say that it was one of the worst experiences ever filming because they had to have, you know, this fake blood on them all the time. It was 100-degree Texas heat, and they had 8 to 16-hour shooting sessions. They said everybody was miserable filming this movie. That's pretty funny. Behind the scene, Chasing Marilyn. Look at this. God, look at how iconic. It's crazy to see the set with the film, right? The set of the film, and how amazing Gun Interactive and Gun Media, whatever we want to call them now, Gun replicated the family house map in this comparison. Hitchhiker Ed Neal chases Sally, Marilyn Burns, off the Slaughter family property and onto County Road 172. in one of the most memorable and intense moments from the 1974 film. We would soon see the hitchhiker meet his ultimate demise, while Sally would end up escaping minutes later. Behind the scenes, Leatherface's killing mask resting creepily on a table in between takes. Wow. The detail of the eyebrows and the eyelashes. Man, that's so cool. Behind the scenes, Leatherface with Pam in the freezer. An on-set photograph of Leatherface. By the way, this one's in color. Of Leatherface, Gunnar Hansen, and Pam, Terry McMinn, talking between takes of the scene with Pam in the kitchen freezer. That's the freezer that's sitting right in the kitchen in the game, right next to the gallows hook. Dig it. Marilyn resting. Actress Marilyn Burns resting between takes with all that fake blood all over her. In the heat, look how hot she is. Look at her eyes squinting. You know that she's pissed. On-set photograph of Pam, Terry McMinn, inside the kitchen freezer as she is discovered by Jerry, Alan Danziger. Her frozen. Yes. Okay, we do got some colored photos in here. Ooh, this one's like HD, man. Wow. The Slaughter family. On-set shot of the Slaughter family preparing for a marketing photograph outside the family house. Wow, look at that. Did you know that Grandpa, the actor who played Grandpa, was actually the youngest in the film? The youngest cast member? He was like in full blown ass makeup. Pretty crazy. Leatherface Gunnar Hansen during the infamous dinner scene, dressed in the Pretty Woman mask and suit. Yes, the infamous dinner scene when they were just laughing for like 3 minutes straight while Sally screams her head off. It was quite the experience, man. That was a very terrifying scene for me. It was just very uncomfortable. A production shot of the animal fur pouch worn by the hitchhiker, Ed Neal, in the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. That is the actual animal fur pouch. Very cool. And the detail on that. The infamous scene, filming of the moment Sally jumps into the back of the blue pickup to finally escape Leatherface and the Slaughter family. How fucking cool is this scene? Look at how they have to film these. Wow, dude. That's crazy. That's such a nice shot. Pam and Kirk, William Vale, walk towards their fate at the hands of the Slaughter family. They're just, it looks like they haven't been worn out by the Texas sun just yet in this photo. Behind the scenes photograph of the hand lamp. On-set photograph of the hand lamp prop used in the bone room scenes in the 1974 film TCM. Very cool. Toby Hooper, the director of Texas Chain Saw Massacre 1 and 2, and Kim Henkel watch a Texas sunset from inside the green van used in the 1974 film. Very grainy, but very cool to be on the inside of the van. Behind the scenes, the cook and Leatherface in kitchen. The cook and Leatherface share a moment between takes in the family house kitchen. Man, look at the likeness, dude. The likeness of how they just nailed these fucking player models in the game for the family members. Identical, dude. Killed it. Family house and crew. Behind the scenes. What the hell? This photo is ass. Behind the scenes photographs of the film crew setting up a shot outside the family house. That is very, very grainy. However, it's in the 70s. I understand. You can see the windmill in the back. Of course, the infamous truck right out front. The window and the van. Very cool. Leatherface feeds Grandpa John Dugan blood from Sally's cut finger. Ah, man. How disturbing. Leatherface and the infamous chainsaw. And the infamous mask and the infamous apron. Very cool. Leatherface stands menacingly in front of the kitchen gallows armed with his killing hammer. The killing hammer that we are all asking for in the game. Please, please let us use the hammer too. Or at least an execution with the hammer. How cool. Another Leatherface headshot stands in the family house hallway in front of the iconic red wall covered with animal skulls. Very cool. Very cool. Ah, the chainsaw dance. Guys, we all know this, man. Performing his famous chainsaw dance at the end of the original film. Little did they know this scene would go on to become one of the most legendary moments in horror history. Absolutely, positively, 1,000,000,000% iconic. Iconic. Sally performs a practice take to prepare for the grueling window jump scene. Ooh, man, imagine having to film that. Dude, crazy, man. Very cool to see the behind the scenes of a take, like a practice take. All right. Updated. Group photo of the cast and developers from the motion capture sessions for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Left to right, Rob Fox, Sissy Jones, Scout, Taylor Compton, Tom Devlin, Ronnie Hobbs, of course, the legend himself, Kane Hodder, Andy Murray, Kelvin Moore, and Hunter Smith. Very cool. Holy shit. Kane Hodder is not as tall as I thought he was. He looks pretty short in comparison to, I mean, everybody else seems to, unless everybody in this photo is tall as fuck, Kane Hodder is pretty small. Sally covered in fake blood as she films the final scene of the film. Very cool. I wonder what substance they used for fake blood back in the 70s. Let me know in the comments if you know what they kind of used instead of the normal shit that people use today. A night shot of Leatherface chasing Sally through the thicket towards the front of the gas station. Yes, another infamous scene in my brain from when I watched this film. This was always, and the look is dead of night, dude. So they legitimately filmed this at all hours of the day, this film. Grueling. Ah, the on-set photograph of the famous bone sofa seen in the slaughterhouse and the Slaughter family's feather and bone room. The bone sofa. Very cool. The legs are legs. The arms are arms. The headrest is a head. How cool. Very, very cool. Photograph of Leatherface and Grandpa. Wow, I didn't even see Grandpa down there. Posing in front of the family house. Gunnar Hansen makes a chainsaw look small, for sure. Crazy. All right, Grandpa is fed blood from Sally's finger in the grueling dinner scene. This was the same shot, but a little bit of a different angle that we saw from earlier. Very cool. Man, that makeup, dude. Pretty crazy how they did this stuff back in the 70s. You would think, you know, and think of how iconic the movement of makeup and effects were, even since then, even since the 90s, and how much we've progressed. Pam screams as Leatherface carries her to a grisly end. Ah, yes. Man, those shots are good, dude. That mask, bro. Jesus. Leatherface during the dinner scene wearing the Pretty Woman mask. This mask was not as well made, but I'm pretty sure that was intentional. It looks real peely. Looks like his eyes aren't even like looking through it. Looks like they're too high. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's just the angle. Screenwriter Kim Henkel poses with the legendary chainsaw during filming of the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. There it is. That mustache, though, dude, looks like Jeff Foxworthy, bro. Light, straight up. Filming of the moment Sally jumps into the back of the blue pickup to finally escape Leatherface and the Slaughter family. Yes. Infamous. Infamous scene. Pam meets a terrible end at the hands of Leatherface on the kitchen gallows. There she is, getting hooked, baby. That's Sonny's job now. Oh, Lord. That's a joke because nobody plays Sonny. Here we are. Behind the scenes, Pam realizes the nightmare she has stumbled into, the bone room. Check it out. Very cool. Pam meets a terrible end at the hands of Leatherface on the kitchen gallows. How did they fucking film this? She must have had like some form of gurney on her back that the hook just kind of slopped through or slid through. My assumption. That'd be a nice thing to see. Here it is. John Dugan's transformation into grandpa. Check it out. This is what I was telling you. This guy is like super fucking young. And there you go. That's all the makeup they needed to do. The head and the hands. Very cool. Members of the Slaughter family pose for a photograph on the central staircase of the family house during filming of the 1974 movie. Man, that chainsaw looks so itty-bitty. Are chainsaws just normally small, naturally small? I feel like maybe that dude's just huge, right? The film crew and Leatherface work in the Texas heat to capture the intense action of the movie's final scenes. Hey, look, guys, Leatherface is stunned on the floor. What do you know? Yo, dude, look at the fucking tripod, dude. Look how old that thing is. A copy of the shooting schedule for scenes featuring Leatherface in the 1974 film. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to read that. I don't know if you guys can see that pretty well, but if you'd like to see the schedule, go ahead and pause and zoom. Okay, we got some concept art. We're going to fly through these ones because we all know Connie, Leland. Leland definitely had a facelift. Looks a little bit different. Anna. I like using these for my thumbnails a lot. Sonny. Hell yeah. Sonny's fucking jacked, dude. Look at his arms. Julie. Okay, Julie. We got Bubba himself, Mr. Leatherface. Man, whoever drew these with like that colored stencils, colored pencils, absolutely killed it, dude. Pretty Woman Bubba. Very nice. Old Lady Bubba. The Cook. There he is. Damn, dude, they fucking nailed the fucking likeness of the people. The hitchhiker looks great. Frontal view. Side view is kind of weird looking, not gonna lie. Here's Johnny Boy. God damn, they changed Johnny. Johnny's still jacked like that, but look at his face, dude. Johnny looks way different in game now. They took a little bit, looks like they beefed him up a little bit. Sissy, identical, we all knew. Different dress color. Her dress was green here. That, man, I would almost prefer the green dress over the black dress. G-Pa, you already know. Maria Flores, portrait. I like it. Photograph taken by Maria Flores on her ill-fated road trip across Texas. Dude, even something like this, how in-depth did they go with this story of Maria and the victims coming to find and help find her? She's not even a playable character in the game. And we already have confirmation that on the new map, Maria's body will be on it. Maria's body will be found on that new map. This photograph shows a Texan highway and has the words on the road written on the back. Oh, written on the back. What's on the back? More photos from Maria Flores taken on her ill-fated road trip across Texas. This photograph shows marigolds growing by the side of the highway. Maria has written little roadside friends on the back of the picture. Okay. Photograph taken by Maria Flores on her ill-fated road trip across Texas. This photograph shows a field of bluebonnets. Maria has excitedly written, "The bluebonnets are back," on the rear of the picture. Cool. This photograph shows a flower known as an Indian paintbrush, or Castanea indivisa, which are native to Texas. Very beautiful. Something that Maria knew based on the word Castanea written on the back of the picture. This photograph shows a beautiful view over a field of yellow flower. Maria has written, "What a view," on the back of the picture. She obviously loved what she saw here. This photograph shows a sunset of a field of bluebonnets. Maria simply wrote, "Sunset over the fields." The beauty of the view speaks for itself. This photograph shows a closer look at the small sunflowers that grow all over Texas. Maria was right. You could get lost for hours in these fields. Very pretty. This photograph shows an old barn at the end of a winding trail. Finding this location could be a clue to finding out what happened to her. Ooh. A little lore of where the next map is going to be. A copy of the Muerto Times showing the search for Maria. Where did she go? Concept mock-up of the Cook's barbecue sticker. What the fuck? Where is this barbecue sticker at? Matt Zepp, brand strategy, aka Matt Shacha from Twitter, our community manager. Ismail Vissens, the EP, and Ronnie Hobbs, the CD, stand in front of the famous headstone located in Baghdad Cemetery. Very cool. All right, looks like we got our first video, guys. Let's go ahead and listen to it. Oh, shit. Hold up. Let me rewind and read real quick. Behind the scenes video of the motion capture sessions for the Texas Chain Saw Massacre. This video shows one of the execution animations for the cook being captured. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, action!
Cut. The little dance at the end. Beautiful. Very cool. All right, let's insta-pause. Behind the scenes video of the motion capture session. This video shows one of the execution animations for Hitchhiker being captured. Check it out.
Down, fall. 3, 2, 1, back up and...
Very cool. All right, here we go. This video shows one of the execution animations for Johnny being captured. Check it out.
Action. All right, wait. Hold it, and die. Back up. Straight back and cut.
Very cool. This video shows one of the execution animations for Sissy being captured.
Cut.
Wow, dude, they even make the noises. That's crazy. This video shows one of the execution animations for Leatherface. I think this is the gallows, it looked like. Look at Kane, baby.
Slammer. Yep. Good job. Good job. That's perfect. Just like that. Keep going. Keep going. All right.
Look at his face.
Drop your arms. Cut. Calm it down.
Very fucking cool, dude. Wow, that was intense. Okay, I think we're done with videos, maybe. There might be some more. Concept art. Ooh, yo, this is the original. The Slaughter family house recreated to honor a famous shot from the 1974 film. Concept art showing an early version of Connie mistakenly approaching. Yo, Connie does not look like that. Concept art of Leatherface lurking in the dirt-filled basement corridor of the family house. Very fucking creepy. I like it. Early basement sketch. An early sketch of the basement area leading to the staircase in the family house featuring Leatherface's killing mask outfit. Oh shit, he's at the top of the stairs. Check him out. Man, the family house basement don't look like that. See, that's early sketches though. Early sketches. I like it. Man, that looks cool. An early sketch of the basement area leading to the staircase in the family house featuring Leatherface's killing mask outfit. Okay. Kind of hard to see, but looks good. A mock-up depicting Leatherface violently running up the stairs towards a victim. Very cool. I like it. This art style is very, very nice. The back hall of the family house looked fairly clean and pristine in the early mock-ups. This changed over time to be more bloody and gruesome. Back hall. Very cool. This is a glimpse at what the original victim holding cells would have looked like. It was very reminiscent of a barn where animals would have been kept. Okay. They definitely changed that, man. Imagine just changing a lot of things. Thinking that, you know, these are what you're seeing, but they're changing a lot. A mock-up of the basement's large storage area, which provides numerous cover options and opportunities to hide or break line of sight. Okay. The hitchhiker's room, upstairs. Very similar already. Twisted and macabre? What the fuck word is that? Rendition of what the hitchhiker's bedroom would look like. Yep, and that's their actual art. Or that's the actual look. So, I like it. A visualization of how melee combat could occur in various tight spaces seen in the 1974 film. Here, Leatherface attacks Leland in the family house kitchen. Look at how different Leland looked in the concept art, guys. Wow. They really changed him around. Very cool. Blood splatter and everything. Another example of melee combat occurring in small spaces, Leatherface attacks an early version of Leland on the front porch. He looks nothing like this now. A depiction of the carnage and death that awaits those who mistakenly come in contact with the Slaughter family. Ooh, beheaded. Look at that. Boom. Wow, all the guts on the table. Family dinner, baby. More concept art. Basement was designed to offer a plethora of hiding spots, shadows, and numerous ways to avoid the family. Use these to your advantage. There is nothing in the basement that looks like that. Nothing. But that's cool. I love seeing the early thought process, the early vision that they had. One of the quieter parts of the family house, the lounge, was a relaxing environment where Grandma could entertain guests. I like it. I don't even think we see this at all. This is like not in the family house version, right? Trying to think of where this is even at in the game. This is one of the several pieces of concept art used to visualize and plan the layout of the gas station map beyond what was seen in the 1974 film. So clearly we know what this is. This is the outside exit with the cheese door and the generator. This is one of the several pieces of concept art used to visualize and plan the layout of the gas station map. Yada yada. Okay. Very interesting. Look at Leland. Look at little early Leland. Also another concept art of the gas station map, which, by the way, we have never seen this part. This little tiny barbed wire structure here. Chicken wire, whatever you want to call it. We don't see that. Okay, the early version of Connie. Yeah, another gas station concept art. I like it. Cool. More Slaughter. This is still a go. This piece of concept art highlights a long abandoned house. Wow. A long abandoned house located behind the gas station. Only the Slaughter family themselves know what horrors took place here. Wow. Very cool. Hey, in the middle of my video. Thank you, Seaman. Seaman. Wow. for the sub on YouTube. Thank you so much. An exterior look at the dilapidated house located behind the gas station during daylight hours. Okay, so we see this. This is the center of the map where we have that iframe, the little gap that everybody goes through, right? This is early. It's still the house, but it is a slight difference in what we normally see. A faint glow radiates from the ruins of the abandoned house during nighttime hours. Deep inside lurks horrors most people would be fortunate to never see. Cool. Night version. More gas station maps, or concept art, early concept art showcasing several old vehicles, possibly belonging to victims from the past. Okay. Daytime mock-up for the garage interior on the gas station map. It's inside here where you will start to see faint signs of the horrors that await. Another nighttime shot of the gas station on the outside. More concept art at the barn interior at night. This area can provide much needed shelter, but danger is always nearby. The basement features multiple walls and dividers to help break up rooms and provide numerous stealth opportunities. I know this is, I think this is the slaughterhouse basement, right? Where that little room before the red room, looks pretty similar. Okay, here's our mock-up of the warehouse, or yeah, we call it, what do we call it? Workshop on gas station. It's inside here where you will start to see the faint signs of horrors that await. Okay, more renditions on how the garage basement layout could work. Again, just a lot of junk, it looks like. Just, you know, families collecting junk over time. A narrow back road leads to the rear escape exit, but getting there might not be the easiest. Leatherface's lair, filled with a workbench, tools, and hooks. This is his playground. Hey. Workbench tools. Workbench/tools, huh? More concept art. Look at little Connie. Early Connie. The front entrance to the slaughterhouse looks mostly peaceful and innocent, but deep inside is not a place you want to be. Several people have made that mistake. Okay, so now we're getting on the outside of Slaughterhouse, which we don't know what it looks like. That's pretty cool. The animal holding area, a leftover remnant from when the slaughterhouse was open and thriving many years ago. Cool. Look at Leatherface peeking. I think this is like their rendition of the holding pen. As you see the holding pen door at the end, Leatherface, where he's peering through, that goes towards the garage on Slaughterhouse. Several long basement corridors are present in the slaughterhouse. While there's not much room for navigation, and if confronted, there's multiple rooms on each side to hide in if needed. This is a complete concept. This was completely scrapped. Very cool. Leatherface standing menacingly near the basement's red light area. Wow, they actually call it the red light area. Okay. What was once a standard tool shed has now become something much more sinister in the hands of the Slaughter family. This is Slaughterhouse, right? This is Grandpa Shack, literally. Like, this is literally Grandpa Shack right here on Slaughterhouse, but just a way different version of it. Cool. Oh shit, look at all the bodies. The cold room is a poorly concocted makeshift freezer where Johnny brings his favorite victims. The cold air is meant to keep the bodies fresh long after they pass. Damn, dude, they got some crazy lore even for Johnny and Sissy, which weren't in the films, by the way. While similar to the cold room in appearance, this storage area is mainly used to house general meat. And while it may contain a few unfortunate victims, Johnny doesn't typically keep his favorites here. Yo, imagine taking the time to draw something like this. It's insane. All the detail on the wood, the floor, the broken rocks, concrete, chains. It's crazy. People take time to draw shit like this, man. Okay, Connie, this area of the slaughterhouse features several funnels that were once used to direct the flow of animals. Now, victims can use these pathways to their advantage. This is slaughterhouse. Is that word supposed to be funnels? Or is it supposed to be tunnels? I don't know if that's a typo or not. I don't know slaughterhouse lingo, if it is called funnel or not. Okay, as you navigate the basement, you'll come across several massive dugout tunnels. These not only connect the entire basement, but they also lead to various exits. Okay. Metal grates are present on the roof in several sections of the basement. No, they're not. Both the family and victims can strategically use these to monitor movement above or below them. What? Yo, how fire would this have been? This concept. That's crazy. Man, they changed a lot, boys. They changed a lot. Victims may stumble upon ladders that lead out of the basement, but the surroundings are not for the faint of heart, especially near the gore chute. The gore chute. Look at all the bones. The hanging room. If you find yourself in the hanging room, leave as quickly as possible. You don't want to end up on the wrong side of Leatherface's gallows. This shot alone reminds me of that one Modern Warfare 2 mission when he has to escape that prison and fuck, they even had this as the Gulag in Warzone. Like, it kind of reminds me of that. Haha. More red room shots. Leatherface's lair, one of the most disturbing and ominous rooms in the basement. Leatherface's lair is soaked in red light and covered in blood. Victims should avoid this area at all costs. This is where Leatherface creates his homemade masks, crafted from human skin and hair. Stay away from here, or yours might be next. I like it. By the way, my camera is covering up all the text, so just so you know, I'm reading those for you. This large outdoor section is the final area standing between the victims and their escape, if they can complete the necessary objective. So this is your battery exit on Slaughterhouse. Located in the basement near Leatherface's lair, the Bone Room is a twisted look into the Slaughter family's gruesome history. Ooh, man. The barricades in the walls used to look different. They didn't have those little things. They were like just concrete slabs. Cool. Early concept art indicating the possible direction of the slaughterhouse basement. Also featuring an older version of the basement escape exit door. Ooh, highlighted by the glaring red light. Look at the old exit door, guys. Very cool. An older mock-up of the area that now contains the water valve exit gate, located conveniently next to the stairs and elevated platform, which is known internally as Grandpa's Perch. Guys, we have been saying it wrong this whole time. We've been calling it Grandpa Shack. And guess what? It's Grandpa's Perch. You never know. Obviously, that's the blue container that's right next to the valve exit on Slaughterhouse. Very cool, interesting mock-up. Grandpa's Perch. All right, we know this is Slaughterhouse, an overhead shot of the maze-like cattle pens that make up the middle section of the Slaughterhouse map. This is a dangerous area considering line of sight isn't easily broken. Looks identical, so we know this pretty well. Outside of that giant fucking wood pile on the right there's a well there in the actual game. Early concept art portraying what a formerly functioning office inside a slaughterhouse would look like after years of abandonment. Okay. No, that we can't access any of those on the map. Okay, every slaughterhouse needs a slaughter room, gruesome and horrific in every way. This is where many animals and victims met their demise. Okay, Connie all tied up. I see it. A mock-up explaining how victims spawn to start each match. Okay, they nailed it, right? Once they escape this area, they will be in for the fight of their lives. Okay, weapon concept art. The chainsaw. The notorious chainsaw, a character all on its own. We digitally scanned every inch of the original chainsaw model in order to meticulously recreate it as accurately as possible for the game. Just like Leatherface's disturbed mind, the chainsaw can violently rip through obstacles and flesh, or idle menacingly, waiting for his next victim to pass by. That's the right side. This is the left side that has the same description behind it. This is the perspective, front perspective. Again, same description on each of these photos. These are going to be different perspectives of the weapon. Okay, let's see what the cook is. The cook's broken broom handle. The cook just can't take no pleasure in killing, but he'll do what he must if the family's livelihood is threatened. It may not look the part, but his trusty broken broom handle can bludgeon any trespassers to death if needed, and is much less conspicuous than a blade, which is just the way he likes it. Okay. Concept art. Here we are. Hitchhiker's pocket knife. The simplicity of a pocket knife is perfect for the hitchhiker's deceptive, erratic behavior. Being able to quickly attack his victims without warning is something he relishes in, making him even more unpredictable and deadly than he initially seems. Johnny's skinning knife. Excuse me. A perfect reflection of his twisted mind, the skinning knife is Johnny's weapon of choice. Sharp and deadly, but subtle enough to be carried on his hip. Johnny can quickly surprise unsuspecting victims when needed. Very cool. Sissy. Sneaky and unhinged. Sissy prefers a weapon that matches her menacing personality. It can be folded away and hidden, or flipped out in an instant to slice the neck of anyone who dares cross her. Many unfortunate people have found this out the hard way, especially with rubber legs. All right, we're back into some more behind-the-scenes shots of all three Leatherface masks used in the 1974 film. Wow. Oh, we got a video. Shit. Hold up. To recreate the most authentic sound possible, the audio team went through extensive lengths to record the idle, rev, and roar of the iconic chainsaw for the Texas Chain Saw Massacre game. These videos feature Gun CEO Wes Keltner, Watson Wu, and Jason Lord Chaos. Check it out. Wow, very fucking interesting. Even the clicks of the chainsaw when he's running. We got a few more vids. All right, here we go. Same description. Again, all of these videos are just them recreating the sound of the chainsaw. Here we go. There's no sound on this one, I suppose. I guess they're just walking around with it. Okay. Next one. The videos are lagging. This is not me. This is not the video. This is their videos in the thing. And there's no sound. Very cool. Just sitting idle in the triangulated, surround sound, essentially. Yeah, the video is lagging a little bit. No sound on my end either. But cool. Hey, there's the man himself, Mr. Wes Keltner, our CEO of Gun, doing the infamous chainsaw dance. Very cool. Behind the scenes atmospheric audio. No video here. The apprehension engine used by Gun CEO Wes Keltner and composer Ross Trekenza in the creation of the audio for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Built by luthier Tony Duggan Smith, it is often referred to as the most terrifying sounding instrument ever created. Okay, and here's some behind the scenes shots of what the video we saw earlier of them pulling her up with Kane Hodder. Actor Kane Hodder gets ready to execute actress Scout Taylor Compton at the gallows with direction from designer Rob Fox. Got the crew, Slaughter Family motion capture actor pose for a photograph. Very cool. Actor Dove Muir, Johnny, stares menacingly as he gets ready for an execution in this behind-the-scenes photo. Okay. More behind-the-scenes photo. Looks like actress Christina Klebb as Sissy for motion capture. Very cool. Here's Sean Whalen. Really embodies the unhinged character of the hitchhiker in this behind-the-scenes photo. Kane Hodder was also Grandpa? No fucking way. Kane Hodder also did the motion capture for Grandpa, guys. No clue. Had no clue. Very cool. Here's more motion capture execution vids. Same thing here. Creative director Ronnie Hobbs offers the actors direction between takes in this behind-the-scenes photo. Very cool. More behind-the-scenes photos of motion capture. Okay, we already know our family house maps. Gas station maps. Slaughter maps. Okay, pretty easy. Concept art for the game, which stuck. That was concept. Official key art for the Texas Chainsaw. We all know of the art for the victims, family members. I use these in my thumbnails all the time. Here's a new one. A safety poster that highlights key objectives that are crucial in helping victims survive. Be silent. Turn off the lights. Stay in the shadows. Okay, well, two of those are right. The missing Muerto Times from Maria Flores. Okay, the trading cards. These are interesting because these were concept trading cards that have already been nerfed. Okay? Already. Leatherface, for example, does not start with 45 savagery anymore, right? Pretty interesting. The Cook does not start with 30 harvesting. It's 25 now. They nerfed him down a little bit. Everything else stayed the same. So they nerfed Cook by 5 harvesting. the big jump, the massive nerf. Hitchhiker on launch at the tech test had 40 endurance. On launch of the actual game's release, they nerfed him down to base 28 endurance. 12 endurance difference. Pretty crazy, huh? Pretty crazy. Sissy. 40 harvesting, now down to 38, which is a weird nerf. Only 2, but they also beefed up her savagery to 15. I believe 15 on at start now, instead of 10. So she was really weak at the start. Johnny, here we are. Johnny is my least played character on Family, so I'm not sure what his stats are actually in comparison to these. But they look right, almost. I feel like they're right. Okay, Connie. Again, strength was 15. Toughness is 20. That's all the same. It looks like that's all the same. Outside of maybe stealth? I don't know. We got Leland. Bada bing, bada boom. He definitely got ranked up on toughness. He no longer spawns with only 15 toughness. Anna. Sunny also got a buff on toughness. He now spawns with 15 base instead of 10. Very cool. And the last concept art for the video is Julie's trading card. Very cool. All right, guys. That is officially it for all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre unlockables. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for an hour, going through everything, watching the vids, reading the concept art. The concept art was my favorite thing. Seeing what the vision was prior to the actual full release of the game, it really does kind of make you feel granted. It makes you feel, what's the word I'm looking for? Grateful for how much work actually goes into a video game and how much shit they scrap. You think somebody drew these pictures like for hours on hours and hours and made these maps and this and that, and then it gets totally scrapped. That's something that I would never be able to do. You know, for example, like Evil Dead the game, one of the artists who completely made designed one of the single player missions and they completely scrapped it. That would fucking kill my soul. So I get it, and it makes me really grateful for how long and how many times or how many years that they put into making shit like this. So hell yeah, dude. I definitely appreciate you guys once again for being here, right here on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. We're trying to hit our 500 subscriber goal right here on YouTube. Also, I do stream weekly on Twitch every Thursday evenings, Sunday and Monday mornings. I cannot wait to see you guys there. I appreciate all the love and support. Hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of all the concept art. I mean, look how bad Leland looked. That shit was so funny looking. I appreciate it once again. And guys, we'll see you on that next video. You know, actually, one thing real quick, I just want to kind of go over one last thing. With all the build vids, we make build videos, we find a new meta, we remake the build videos. So always make sure if you're checking out my build vids to make sure you look at the upload date, because we want to make sure you're getting the right one. I think I have 4 different cook build vids now. I just recorded a cook build, a brand new cook meta build right before I recorded this video. It will also be up on the channel at the same time. So make sure you check that out if you're a cook fan. And then all my other videos also, have all the victims and all the killers for the best builds in the game. I love you guys, and once again, we'll see you on that next video. Catch you later. Peace.